Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Dragonflight featuring a Mag'har Hunter. If you're new here, feel free to enjoy the relaxing commentary of today's episode in the background. And as always, I hope you are all doing well. And I thank you for joining me today. It means a lot. We'll be taking on Frostfire Ridge once again in today's episode. And we'll queue up for our first dungeon run as well. Not sure how long it'll take to get into a group for WoD related content, but we're gonna find out. In the meantime, let's get over to Wargle and deal with the invading forces.
Korhal! Jokta! Drokar! Move in from all sides! Gargrak, hold for now!
Looks like the Thunderhorn clan has taken over this area. Let's clear out the area.
They can only attack us when most of our clan is away. Kill these Thunderlord cowards!
Jokta! No! You will be avenged!
Can't forget that we do have Beast Cleave now. Let's definitely try to utilize that.
Damn it all. Gargrak, go now! Kill the blind shaman!
For the clan.
Wow, that was fast. A dungeon run already. Not sure what I was expecting with Warlord's content. I'm assuming that the only people that can queue up for these dungeons are people that are also following the Warlords of Draenor questline. I could be wrong though. Maybe they're kind of mixed in. Or maybe there's just that many people doing WoD. Looks like we'll have to wait a little bit longer for a healer. We've got another quest to pick up over here while we free more Frostwolf villagers and take out some more of the Thunderhorn clan.
Bring me that one's head!
I think this is just our leatherworking quest. We can ignore this one.
Protect the pool of visions! Do not let them get to the Farseer!
Oh, that's an interesting note. This search is taking a while. expand your search to dungeons from other expansions. That's interesting. Let's say no for now. It didn't take us too long to find a group, and we've got plenty of other stuff that we can do in the meantime. But that is really cool to know, and I'm glad to see something like that in the game.
Call in all reinforcements. I want the she-wolf taken alive!
The villagers and frost wolves have been freed. Let's speak with Draka.
I am here for you. Be brave. Strength comes from the heart. Follow the path northwest. Hurry! That monster will kill Drickthar!
Let's get to the pools of vision and help Drickthar out. I think we may have to go down below.
Did you see this coming, you blind fool? What? Thunderlord!
Tell me, what do you see? The ritual is ready. Let me know when you will.
Retreat! We will come back, Frost Wolves!
Run with the pack.
Let's take a look.
This iron tide comes for us, because Durotan is strong, and the Frost Wolf would not join them. You must listen to the land. Be cautious.
Alright, some new shoulders, very cool. And now we return to Durotan at the Blade Spire at Citadel.
Spoke to me. Now I hear only whispers. Is this our fate? Or a warning?
Of course, we pressed escape at the exact moment that that message appeared again. I really would like to see some Warlords content, so I think I'm willing to wait a little bit longer. I guess you get what you wish for sometimes. Alright, let's head in. And the Blood Maw slag mines. Very, very fitting for the zone that we are in. Very cool. Let's get this underway. We're probably going to get a ton of experience from this, which will be fantastic. Our Beast Cleave will start to fully come online here as well. Let's get details open, see how we're doing. Trailblazers should help us keep up with the tank. And while we are churning through all these enemies, the biggest thing I want to really get out of dungeons is just getting used to really PvE content in general. Leveling is always going to be fine and fairly easy, but I really do want to experience a lot more of the content within War Within than I ever did in the past 3 expansions or so. Legion was the last time I ever really got into very thorough and deep PvE content. And I want to go further.
Guards! Stop yapping!
I've always been very concerned with my damage overall in raids. Now I want to really focus on utility. And just being a better teammate in general. Getting better at interrupts, getting better at trapping certain things here and there, while still maintaining my rotation, and that's kind of the biggest reason why I selected Beastmaster for this journey. I needed a way to have a very simplified rotation so that I can focus on those other things, using defenses at the right time, etc. All very important stuff. And with that boss kill, we did actually get something out of it. Looks like we got some new wrists. And we got a new talent point as well. We are now at level 20. We'll take a look at that when we can. I'd rather focus on the dungeon for now. I don't think we're missing out on anything crazy. It is part of the Hunter tree, not the Beast Mastery tree. was gonna say we should probably turn off Growl, something I totally forgot about. But it looks like the dungeon actually did that for us automatically, which is pretty cool.
We'll fix this! Yes, the brute weakened. Stone! No! You are but a pebble amongst boulders. I am a rock slide. Dust. Burn unto nothingness. I return to the earth.
Alright, second boss defeated. Let's skip this cinematic since I'm sure many of the others will also. Let's follow the others out. We'll have to remember that freezing trap can actually be used as kind of a pseudo interrupt in a sense. Alright, we've got Roll Tall. This one's always a fun one. I enjoyed this one when it was current content. Although now we're pretty much smashing it to pieces, so the mechanics don't really matter all that much. Nothing from him. And it looks like we only got one more to go.
It will be a pleasure to break you.
Last boss.
First, I break your spirit. Then, I sell your future. elements hear me.
Let's focus on getting the other ads down. Probably not super necessary, but I'd like to get into the habit.
Burn! You will never be free.
Very cool. Gained about 2 levels from that, I'd say. Not too bad. But I think we could have done a little bit better. Now let's head out of the instance now, back into Frostfire Ridge. Let's fly over to Blade Spire Citadel. Hopefully the next quest turn in will allow us to hit level 21. Then we'll have a couple of points that we can play around with.
What is it?
So overall, that was fun. We've got a lot to learn, obviously. Our damage was pretty low compared to everybody else, but I'm not sure if that's really just mostly because of either scaling or maybe we just don't have as much of our toolkit as, for example, this rogue does. Or this warlock, etc. Could totally be on us, though. Perhaps the rotation just isn't fully there yet, but we'll get better and better as we proceed. Can't forget about our racial as well. We have Ancestral Call. Basically just increasing our damage. It increases secondary stat at random, but that really just translates to more damage. We'll have to remember to keep using that.
We fight together or die alone. Gnor's impatience could tear the Frostwolves apart. It is just like my brother to put his own needs above the clan.
Don't worry. This hero will convince.
Alright, we've got
Gnar
quite a
to
few
return.
directions we can go,
Your
and we've been
brother
given
values strength,
a couple of
and my
places
friend
that we
possesses
can start.
that in abundance.
We've finished 3 out of the 6 chapters so far. And at this point, we can really move on to any zone that we want. Maybe that's the play, honestly. I'm not sure if I really want to finish Frostfire Ridge in its entirety when zones like Gorgrond can really, really help spike our leveling speed. So it might not be entirely worth it to go through this other stuff. We do have 2 more points to spend, 1 in both trees. Let's finish off Beast Cleave. We're going to need it for sure. And let's see. Let's put our points into Post Haste. More movement speed is always nice. Alright, looking at where we can go next, let's head over to Stonefang Outpost. That doesn't sound like such a bad idea. I don't think we have the flight path for that yet. Let's just use our Garrison Hearthstone. We'll finish out the rest of this episode in Frostfire Ridge, and then the next one we'll move on to Gorgrond.
I am listening. Beware the wilds. Do you need supplies?
We'll sell everything that we have, and we'll move out. It looks like we're entering the outpost now. Let's speak with our initial quest giver. We'll make this our home as well for the time being.
Speak. For the Frost Wolf.
Worth noting that it does look like our ground speed has been improved on our mounts to 100%. I think that's what we were all expecting at level 20. Level 30, I believe, is when we can start flying, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we need any sort of Pathfinder achievement or anything of the sort.
Run with the pack for the clan.
Maybe I can help.
Just quickly getting some information from the locals.
Everybody pulls their weight.
Search the bone slag for the missing Frost Wolf
We
orcs.
fight together. Run with the pack.
Let's go ahead and do that. And we've got an inspection of some kind to deal with as well, of Fire and Thunder. Let's take a ride into the bone slag and start our search. Got another rare spawn up. Let's take him on. He is elite. Let's use our call to arms ability. Cinder Maw's down. What is our reward? Dagger, can't use it. Unfortunate. Well, that's something that certainly changed. Dressing room, huh? That looks a whole lot better than it used to. That's very cool. Enough distractions, let's look for our missing frost wolves. Rocknor is dead. Let's see if the others are still alive. Right, Carstone Binder is alive. Now we're looking for Ghana. And we've got a couple of inspections to make while we're down here. Alright, Ghana is alive as well. Let's turn in to the Bone Slag right outside the other end. Let's queue up for another dungeon while we continue to quest.
I am here. We fight together.
Right, our quests within the Bone Slag are complete. Let's get back into the Icewind Drifts and take on our next questing hub. Alright, we've met up with Lokra again. And her pet just got killed. That's not fun. Let's see what she has for us now.
It is a good day to fight. For the clan.
Looks like she'll be accompanying us. Finally, let's go take on Karg Blood Fury.
What is it? Run with the pack.
Very cool. We just got a trinket. Our first one.
Fight as one for the Frost Wolves.
Alright, we've got our marching orders to kill Beastmaster Torosh and a ton of other Thunderlord clan members. Let's get to it. A nice BOE blue, some jewelry that we can wear. I'm not going to bother putting that on the auction house, it's just a necklace. Don't think it'll have or serve any transmog purposes. Let's go help out another Frost Wolf. And we've got plenty of other Thunderlord orcs to slay. See if we can round up a bunch of them at once.
Speak. Run with the pack. Fight as one.
Certainly got a lot of stuff to do in Gromgar.
Run.
Some more named NPCs to kill. And some black rock blasting powder to either set or collect. Let's see. Looks like we've got another dungeon to run. I'm down for it. And it's the Shadow Moon Burial Grounds, literally the other end of the world.
Way to a river of souls, stranger.
Very cool, I'm down for it. Let's try to improve on what we did last time.
This was once a place of peace, a place for eternal rest.
Rivers of the damned, rise. Rise in the name of darkness. Rise in the name of Ner'zhul. The Shadow Moon beckons.
Leave this place, outsider. It will be your final resting place.
Looks like we do have another hunter in the group. Should be able to make some decent comparisons there, and we have leveled up to level 22. New talent point for the hunter side specifically, so we'll wait a little bit. If we happen to level up again, though, we'll definitely look into what else we can get from the Beast Mastery tree. Interesting, we just picked up an ability called Command Pet. Command your pet to perform its unique ability. Will transform based on its specialization. Interesting.
Ancestors of the Shadow Moon.
I wonder whether that's going to be for us.
Lend me your strength.
Doesn't feel like we have said ability just yet. I'm not sure if it's something that we get within the talent tree. I feel like that would make the most sense.
Shall rise again.
Our first boss is down. We did pick up a new cloak, which is nice.
Ner'zhul will not hear us. He hears only dark.
Cower before me. Your blissful afterlife is over. Yes, come closer. Your souls are strong and proud. I will feast on your terror.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the command ability here. Nothing seems to be happening at the moment. So I imagine it's something that we just don't have access to at this moment in time.
You are just maggots.
It didn't occur to me that the players that are probably dealing the most damage in these runs are players with full heirloom sets. Which would make a lot of sense. I'm going to go ahead and say that that's probably the case. Entering the pools of reflection, we got our next boss coming up soon. So far, I'd say we're doing pretty good, though. Bone Maw's down, and we picked up a new weapon as a result. The Bone Tooth Longbow. Very cool. Should hopefully improve our DPS as well. And now we face off against Ner'zhul himself.
The Shadow Moon cannot be defeated. We walk in the realm of death itself.
Of course, they already started it.
A kindling of bone and shadow. Army of the dead, arise!
And just like that, Ner'zhul is down. We are not taking that portal back to Shadow Moon Valley. Let's go ahead and leave the instance group. Another very quick dungeon. I wonder if these dungeons are just like that in Dragonflight as well, or whatever the current content currently is. For any expansion, really. I would be interested to know. We only gained 1 level from that. We are level 22. We are almost level 23, but let's go ahead and get our second point into post haste. we'll have just some decisions to make 2 levels from now on the hunter side. In the meantime, let's go ahead and wrap up our quests here in Gromgar to the best of our ability. Looks like we need to find the blasting powder first, hopefully off of some of these guys. Couple more cannons to destroy. And we of course need the Siege Master as well. One more cannon, a few more orcs.
For the frost wolves.
Together.
Alright, it looks like we are done with Gromgar as well, and we can return to our garrison to speak with Duratan. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. And I'm wondering if that will complete the chapter for us. Thunder's Fall, that must be what it is.
In family, there is power.
You fight with much experience, Thrall. Why do you not have a mate?
I do. I saw that my mate remained behind to care for our little ones.
You wanted her to stay? This is war. More than ever, this is when family belongs at your side.
I never looked at it that way.
What a strange green orc you are.
Alright, I think that is it. We've got 2 more chapters we could do, but I think we're going to skip them in favor of moving on to Gorgrond and other areas. We did reach level 23, so we do have another point here. Let's see what we got. Aspect of the Beast feels nice. Increase maximum focus. There's a lot of tough decisions to make here. Interesting. So there's an animal companion. Does this mean that we can have 2 pets out at once? That's pretty incredible. Let's go down that tree. We'll pick up Aspect of the Beast, increasing the damage and healing of our pet's abilities by 30%. That's super cool. And yeah, I think that is going to do it for me for today. If you guys have any tips as far as pets are concerned, how to gain some of those new special abilities, I just assumed that each pet type has its own special effect that you would just get automatically. But I might be missing something here, so let me know. In the next one, we're definitely moving on to Gorgrond and other areas, so I hope you'll stick around for that. And as always, I thank all of you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.